Hello everyone, this is Noah from 9 to 5 Cameras. In this video we've taken a quick look at the best camera for portraits. Price information and links to all products mentioned in the video are available in the description. If you have other products you would like us to review, please tell us in the comments or visit 9to5cameras.com. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Starting at number 4, we have Sony a7R III. While Sony a7R II is a cheaper alternative without a doubt, the newer a7R Mark III model is one of the best mirrorless bodies on the market. Whether you're looking to capture landscapes, portraits or anything else, its versatility can compete with the reported Sony a9, which won an official AISA award. Alpha 7R III gives up its place to Sony a9 in terms of speed, but it does surpass the latter in terms of image resolution and video capabilities. Those improvements which were introduced in the a7R Mark III still makes it one of the fastest bodies today. Some of its features include continuous shooting up to 10 frames per second, continuous autofocus on the eyes, a buffer for 42 megapixel RAW. These added features really are amazing, not to mention the widest dynamic range and high ISO. I mean, the detail of the image is extremely sharp. You can boldly use values of up to 12,800 ISO units. As a portrait photographer, you'll definitely love the eye detect autofocus in a7R III. Basically, it can lock on the eyes, so you'll never have to move the focusing point around. Number 3. Nikon D750. The Nikon D750 is one of my most recommended advanced cameras for 2021 that offers a lot for the price. First of all, it is a full-frame DSLR with a tilting display, the logical continuation of the Nikon's lineup, perfectly suited for modern photographers. Even though its predecessor, the D610, has a fine autofocus, the Nikon D750 is a lot better. It focuses quickly and confidently even in the dark, so the backlight can be safely turned off. In addition to high photosensitivity, the autofocus can recognize faces in the frame, which is not present in the older Nikon FX models and Canon digital cameras. Basically, this allows you to get good shots even without taking a particular aim. High ISO of 8000 won't be a problem. In fact, even shooting at ISO 12800 will be quite decent. This allows you to fully use the burst rate of the D750, which is 6.5 frames per second. Number 2. Nikon D5300. If you decided to try yourself in photography and are ready to purchase your first DSLR, then D5300 is practically a dream choice for newbies, whether it's for taking portraits, scenery, product shots and so forth. Of course, it's not the current model, but it is a great one to pick up, especially if you're a beginner on a budget. It has an image resolution of 24 megapixel and has an AA, which means that image is exceptionally sharp. Also, the burst rate of 5 frames per second is a very good indicator, especially for a budget option like this camera. This means that having 5 fps burst rate is more than enough for shooting portraits, landscapes and even wedding photography. Overall, the Nikon D5300 is an excellent choice for a beginner. Number 1. Sony a6500. Though the Sony a6500 is a small crop sensor camera, it still offers superb features that any portrait photographer will appreciate. The 24 megapixel APS-C sensor doesn't have the resolution of the a7R II or III, but it is still plenty of resolution for creating large format prints. The a6500 supports the same Bionz X image processor as the a7R III, so it has excellent performance. Its autofocus system has 425 phase detect points, and paired with a native ISO range that extends to 25,600, you've got the making of a more than capable camera for capturing action portraits and low-light portraits. This camera is also ideally suited for street photography and travel photography, given that it is a mere 4.5 inches wide and 2.75 inches tall. Again, if you wanna save even more money, you can purchase an older version of this camera. Though the Sony a6000 is now 5 years old, it is still a highly capable portrait camera for beginner and enthusiast photographers. It is an autofocus system with 179 phase detect autofocus points and 25 contrast detect points. So, though it isn't as robust as the other cameras, its autofocus system is nothing to be ashamed of. That is all for this video everyone, big thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider leaving a comment and subscribing. See you next time.